What's up, guys? Azaran back here with some more TISA coverage, the TISA coverage for my week 1 match versus Goku, I think. Goku of the Portland Greninjas. So his team, which you could probably see on the right of your screen, consists of Magearna, Gudra, Scizor, Tangrowth, Thundurus T, Chandelure, Smeargle, Metachamp, Simeon, Miltank, and Greninja. So assessment of this team is so far is there's no Mega. There's no Mega, which is pretty good, unless I'm mistaken and he made that Medicham Mega, which it doesn't seem like. It's just regular Medicham because it's 60, because it was worth 60 points or whatever. So, yeah. So, I guess the main way that I feel like I'm going to win this battle is with Altaria. Altaria is going to sweep. So, let's just go through the team. So, as I mentioned in my post draft analysis video, I want to trap and then proceed to sweep. And that's what we are going to do with Magnezone. This is Modest Scarf Magnezone. This is a Modest Scarf Magnezone with Magnet Pull, Volt Switch, HP Fire, Thunderbolt Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, and Thunderbolt are just good stabs on it, and Volt Switch is good to switch out for Magearna, which I know Magnezone cannot knock out in one hit. HP Fire is specifically for Scizor. Just to I think it KOs it, provided not much SPDEF. Um, Flash Can I just added there for Tang growth if I just wanted to stay in or something. I'm still thinking of whether I should put Mirror Coat on it, but usually the way I build my teams, I don't like to think about it too hard, and then I just build, and then, if I see something last minute that I feel is a glaring flaw, then I'll just change it. I don't put that much effort into team building because I feel like you can just make up for it by playing well as long as your team isn't absolutely ass at matchup, and you can prevent that with just a few seconds of thought, like because you're trying to counter team your opponent. It's not like an OU where you don't know what 6 Pokemon the opponent's gonna have. Here, you know exactly what they can possibly bring in all the scenarios you can prepare for. So yeah, this is probably the best Magnezone set. I didn't want to go with Specs, even though it's a more guaranteed kill on Scizor, because I don't want him to run fast superpower and then just absolutely obliterate me. Same thing with Magearna. I don't want him to run a speed crep Magearna and then blast me with an Aura Sphere. And yeah, I'm not even sure if T-Bolt kills after. So that's our first trapper. Second trapper, actually not trapper, but this is our hard hitter wall breaker. Weavile here. Weavile is a great mon because it's banded, and basically here we can have Icicle Crash and Knockoff as the regular stab. Knockoff is just a great move in general, getting rid of items from Miltank and Tank Growth, which is annoying. I don't know if it KOs Medicham and stuff like that. Icicle Crash to deal with Passimian and stuff like that. The EVs on Weavile are standard, except it's only 232 speed, because that's all I need to outspeed Greninja, which is the only thing that's probably faster than it. Because even after +1, even if for a Scarf Magearna, Weavile's still faster, and Scarf Chandelure, Scarf base 80s, Weavile's still slower at max speed, so it doesn't really matter. Pursuit, you can play mind games with. This is for a Chandelure, I guess, that wants to go for Shadow Ball, because if it's not going for Shadow Ball, it's going for Fire Blast. It's going for Fire Blast, and yeah, and then I have a way to deal with that in Volcanion. So if he wants to go for Shadow Ball, then let's say Shadow Ball something, knocks it out, and then boom, I go into Weavile, just trap that thing, gone. Chandelure is a big threat to my team. I have no good ghost resist on my team because my special wall is weak to ghost. Weavile is also good for something like, I guess, a Scarf Thunderous. If that gets out of hand, then I can Ice Shard it, and that will knock it out. That'll probably knock it out. So yeah. Our next Mon is a little bit interesting. It's Mega Altaria, like I said, sweep, but this is a D-Dance subset. The reason why this is substitute is mainly for Tangrowth and Smeargle, but more for Smeargle, because if Smeargle tries to put me to bed, then I can just sub up and then just sweep on his ass. Same thing with Tangrowth, and like the thing is, won't even have to worry about King Shield, Smeargle, or something like that, or Spiky Shield, because I'll just Earthquake him because he has probably a Sash. 9 times out of 10, that Smeargle is going to run a Sash, and I will just be mad upset. Yeah, and then for Tangrowth can also put me to bed, which is good. And then it can protect me from something like a Rock Tomb, because a Rock Tomb is not going to break my sub. And if it doesn't break the sub, then my speed doesn't get lowered, and I can still continue to sweep. Because like I said, other than Scizor and Magearna, with Scizor out of the way, Altaria is free to clean sweep. Even at Magearna, maybe at +1 or +2, it can be knocked out with an Earthquake. But then again, I have Magnezone again to deal damage to Magearna as well. And I also have Dugtrio to boot. So once I get rid of those 2 steals, like Altaria runs Train, it just nukes Greninja. It'll do a lot to Miltank. Another reason why I won't want to carry Sub for Miltank's to want to carry Thunder Wave. That's also the thing. Passimian gets obliterated. Medicham gets obliterated. I just have to watch out for like fake out Bullet Punch priority with Medicham. Smeargle. Yeah, I talked about Smeargle, Chandelure, Speed Tide at Scarf. At +1, it Speed Tides with a Scarf because they're both base 80, so that's good. Thundurus can get knocked out with Return. Tangrowth is probably like 2-hit KO'd at +1. And then Goodra absolutely obliterated. Yeah, the speed EVs, I have to run Max Jolly because he has plenty of base 80s. He has a lot of base 80s. Goodra, he has Chandelure, he has Medicham, and I think Passimian is also base 80. So I have to run Max Speed Jolly so I can at least speed tie with all of those mons. Moving on, we have Volcanion here. Volcanion is our Chandelure switch-in and Greninja switch-in. Unless he's running physical, then I'm just mad upset. But I mean, it's not Protean, so like if we look at how much power Greninja has, Greninja only has 95 attack, and without Protean, his best like water move would be like Waterfall, which I'm immune to, and then like Night Slash. So I don't really see physical Greninja as a threat more than special. Special Life Orb might hurt because Dark Pulse is still gonna hurt. So that's why I have Assault Vest on this thing. And this is just standard. This is not outspeeding anything necessary that I want to outspeed. Like this, if I were to put speed in Volcanion to speed tie with Smeargle, it would really be to no avail. And there's no use, I guess, speed creeping on Miltank. I have an interesting. Wait, I'm dumb. I can't use Sleep Talk on an Assault Vest. What am I thinking? I'm just gonna replace it with Sludge Bomb so that I can like hit the Goodra on the switch in and possibly poison it. But other than that, I'm going to be spamming these three moves for the most part. This gets a juicy burn on anything. This, knocks out Scizor, knocks out Tangrowth, knocks out Thunder. This just actually absolutely obliterates his team, this move. But in case I don't want to miss, and I don't have to go for Fire Blast, I can always go for a safe Flamethrower, because Pokemon is a game of hacks, so you're bound to get fucked over sometimes. And finally, here we go. Here's my third trapper, Abandoned Dugtrio. Gotta make sure this is Arena Trap. Oof. That would suck if it wasn't. So it has Earthquake, your usual stab. This can KO Magearna if it's not, like, full-on defensive. This thing can almost KO a Goodra. This thing will do heavy damage to a Medicham, heavy damage to Passimian, whittling it so that I can get my kill with, like, a Scarf Volting Magnezone. Because what I notice also on his team is he also does not have a ground a ground type, which is unfortunate because then my Magnezone can just volt away, volt out. So yeah, it has Earthquake, Stone Edge for Thunderous T if it's not Scarfed or something like that. If that can knock it out. Sucker Punch is good for Scarf Chandelure so that I can knock it out. Because I'm really scared of Scarf Chandelure at this point. And Memento helps aid the sweep. If I can just Memento on something that Altaria can set up on, like Tangrowth or even Thundurus, because then HP Ice wouldn't be doing that much. You have to like Nasty Claw it up in order for him to be even remotely a threat. Then, it just helps the sweep even further. And finally, I have Golbat here, which is, I guess, a special defense. This is Eviolite with enough speed to outspeed like I said, the base 80s. This is not enough to outspeed the base 80s, which are 284 as you can see, and then go back to 286 because you can't get 285 speed. This is just a generic default taunt, roost, brave bird. Because if Smeargle manages to get lots of hazards up, I want them out of the way because rocks hurt Volcanion, rocks hurt Weavile, rocks do chip damage on Altaria and Mighty, and if he even has spikes, toxic spikes, when Altaria Mega evolves, he's affected by that, so that's going to be annoying. So I need those hazards off the field. I need any stealth rocking, taunting, heal belling, Miltanks or thunder waving Miltanks to just get out of here. I can just taunt them because if they're utility, they're not going to be running that much speed. You know, Tangrowth will probably lose. You know, hopefully it just doesn't carry knockoff. Just go knock off a Rock Tomb. It'll lose eventually because I can taunt it. It can't put me to bed. Yeah. But yeah, basically it's a check for Medicham and Pissimian in case they get out of hand. And, you know, it has some special defense bulk so that it can take Chandelure and Greninja attacks a little bit better. So other than that, that's the team I have as of this moment in time. It's probably subject to change, but usually I don't because I usually prepare, like, at the very beginning of the week, and then usually my opponent's scheduled late in the week, and then I just build my team. I'm just thinking, oh, what did I do that for? What did I do that for? And then I start realizing about, oh, wait, this is enough speed to outspeed this. This is enough bulk to take this. So I don't really think I'll be modifying this team that much. If I do, I'll let you know when I record my week 1 battle. But other than that, guys, that is the team I have for week 1. Tune in for the video of me versus Goku. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.